Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. And you can see the version number up there at the top if you need to look at those kind of things. I have a lot of people that ask me what mods that I use. And let's see, this is my save game here. And I'm just going to slowly scroll down the list of all the mods. So if you want to see what mods I have installed and checked off and whatnot, this is them. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So if you want to see this, pause the video, whatnot, and those are the mods that I'm currently using or have installed. So there you go. Let's get started. Okay, so let's see here. We have to pick up from where we left off in the last episode, and I think we still have a couple fields to harvest. Let's see, we got the corn finished. Let's see, what is going on here? Oh, this is the cover crop. People keep asking me, why do I do the cover crop? Why don't I just fertilize? And because it doesn't really take that much time to to do the cover crop. And then as far as like whether or not it's that much more expensive is still kind of like, I don't know if it is, I don't know if it isn't. And I'm not like incredibly worried about it since, we're actually, making some decent money now. But it's basically just like you have to plant twice, and then there's a little bit of time in between the growth cycles. So yeah, that's no, I don't want to do that. I want to move the pipe in. So we're just going to get him started on this field. And maybe, just maybe we might get enough money possibly to buy something else this episode. Okay, I don't need to do anything here. Nothing there. So I do need... We need to get the new header onto this tractor, or this combine, I'm sorry. And since we're right here, might as well fill her up. And yeah, I'm really kind of needing that $500,000 or $2.5 million because I think I want to buy one of the other tractors. That being said, the new DLC is going to be out in just a couple days. So we'll see what happens there. We've got a great demand for something. I think that's the sugar beets. Yep. And the prices are kind of down. Right now they're going up on the soybeans. We'll have to see where they end up with the corn. Oh, we got 462 down here at Right Agribusiness. That's actually not a bad price for corn. And right now the prices are pretty low except for Right Agribusiness on canola. I want that to be up closer to about 1,000. This next harvest cycle, I think I'm just going to be planting corn and sunflowers and something else, probably maybe canola or something. I don't know, we'll see. Kind of have to see how the pigs are doing and what I may, need for those guys. And we're gonna have to go down this way to get to field 22. Gotta go the long way. Or the longer way. It's not really that long, I don't guess. What I would really like to do is sell something to the point where I could afford to buy a wider, like corn cedar, the horse, I guess. I think that's the widest one I can get. So yeah, I'd like to get the wider version of that, just to speed up the corn harvesting. Because right now it's just kind of, it's pretty slow, so that would definitely help out. Or having like a really big cedar like the Amazon Condor. That was like my favorite cedar back in Farming Simulator 13. And I don't know why it's not anymore. Alright, so he is started. Let's get this guy going here. I wonder if I could put one of the little, one of the smaller tractors onto this, and then I could use the, I could use this tractor to plant, no. What am I doing? Okay. There, that's better. Alright. So I want to disconnect this. And my thinking is I'm going to use one of the smaller tractors, the case tractor, to pull the bin around. Or the tipper, I'm sorry. How are we doing on... he's doing okay, I guess. So we're just going to get started. I'm going to lay down the cover crop here. And again, this is fertilizer. So what's happening here with this unit, or with this seeder, if you look down in here, we've got both fertilizer and seed, okay? And the oilseed radish itself is a fertilizer. I don't think that that's clear to a lot of people, because it seems like a lot of people do ask in the comments for the videos, like, why are you doing radishes? And it's more expensive. And the reason why I'm doing it is I think that it's less expensive than actually just buying fertilizer straight out, and it's less of a pain because you don't have to keep going back and forth, and using up more time with sprayers or dry fertilizer spreaders and things like that, or even manure spreaders. Now, manure spreaders, eventually, I think I will put those to use, but I don't really have a ton of manure to use right now, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Now I'm going to run down, or I'm going to drive down here. Just going to drop this off. Whee! Actually, I'm going to leave that one there. Let's go ahead and get this one. Since he's right here, that makes way more sense. See how much more sense that made? Wow. Okay. And he's not doing too bad. Make sure there's nothing coming here. Can I get to the combine in time? Yes, I can. Okay. Man, I really wish that they would come out with VR for this game. That would just be absolutely insane. Okay, there we are. There, and I think what I'm gonna do. I want to see how much money I'm gonna be able to get if I were to sell one of these case tractors. Now I'm gonna compare this also with my other case. Where is he? I want to see how much time are on both of these. This one has 59 hours. This one has 84. So definitely more hours on this guy. So it would probably make most sense for me to sell this one first. Though I'm not going to right this moment. I don't think we've got enough money, even if we were to sell a bunch of pigs. And the prices are kind of low right now on everything else. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it probably at least for another harvest cycle. And like I said, I just want to get an idea of how much it's going to cost. I just want to make sure I don't inadvertently sell. So $11,000. Wow. That's like really bad. Helper B has completed the task. Okay. Well, on you go to field 14. Now, in between the harvests, go. In between the harvests, we're definitely going to need to go and pick up some seed and fertilizer for the second planting. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Keep that in mind. Okay, where's my... There he is. Helper H has completed their task. Alright, Helper H. So you're gonna go over to field 19. See how quick like everything is moving now? I think once we get another larger tractor than these little case tractors, that's really going to help out as well. And we've got the big bud tractors, so those are definitely like on the budgetary list for right now. But I've got to get the current loan paid for, and then we also need to get enough money to have even more stuff on top of that. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of farming jobs off screen, and just trying to get money, and also keep pumping away at this as well. see. All right, let's go. Okay, he's going to be finished here in a moment. But let's get the other... Let's get this guy back over and get him hooked up to the other... Well, the only trailer we have. Not the other trailer, but the only one. And I might actually make a courseplay route for the pigs. Let's see, Helper C has completed their task. Okay. That, I believe, is one of the combines. Okay. Yep, here we go. It seems like our yield is really low. Only 5,406 for this whole field. I don't know. Well, there's one thing I want to do, and that is to... Uh-oh, we're going to have both of our combines going head-to-head. So let's see. Hopefully the New Holland combine will have enough room to maneuver around the fence. Will it work? And nope. All right. I was hopeful, but it just did not. There was not enough room. All right. Okay, he's going to be finished here. And we'll just be able to take him right over and get to work on field 24. And I'm going to kind of do this a little bit differently than I have before. I'm going to start down at this end of field 24. And then hopefully the, well, not hopefully, the seeder should finish at the northwest corner instead of the northeast corner, and that'll just make it a little bit more convenient to move over to field 20. Is that 3? Yes. Yeah, we've completed our task again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drive this up to the top of field 22 so that we can get that finished a little bit quicker. Not that it's going to make a huge, deal right now. So right now, I'm going to have to look and see what we have in storage as far as the soybean goes. I don't think I have any in storage, but I might. I don't know. We'll see. Well, actually, I should have a little bit in storage, shouldn't I? Because, yeah, 20,000. Because I did field 13, and then I think that's what was left over from field 13. So that's actually not bad for that whole that big, huge field. Glad that that I purchased that field. Ooh, 969. I'd like to see that go up to, 1,000. I'd like to just have a great demand on, something that we have. All right, let's go and we're going to drive this back to the farm, the pig farm. And what I'm going to do here is we're gonna make a courseplay route to drive from the pigs, the piggle area, the piggle area, the area of these swine, down here. So all I'll have to do, is act. I'll manually load the pigs because I don't think there's a way to load them, and not only that, but backing them into the backing the truck into the little area where the pigs are is probably a nightmare to do with courseplay. Helper F has a nearly full grain tank. Well, great. Helper A has completed their task. Helper F has completed their task. A should be one of the combines, I think. Or no, one of the seeders. I think that is my Valtra, isn't it? Yep. Well, so much for doing the pig route there. We'll get it. We'll get it done. We shall get her done. And I'll just drive down here to the bottom of field 22 and we'll just hire the worker and let them go. Let them go to work. Off he goes. And we're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna get over there in time to offload the combine, but we might. We may just. Unless it's gonna stop, in which case we don't. And nope, he's gonna turn around. Don't turn around! No, he's gonna turn around whether I like it or not. Alright, so we'll offload this guy. Okay. Helper C is blocked by an object. Oh, that's the, that's Tim. Okay. Never mind. Alright. So once he's offloaded, I'm just gonna fire the worker right now. Ah! I didn't realize he was finished already. Alright, on to field 23. Let's just move him out of the way for right now. Whoa. Why did I do that? I'll never know. Ooh, look at that. He's almost full, too. Yeah. So let's just offload this whopping 664. There we go. All right. We're all done with the harvest. Let's see. And let's just take this up. So we're going to have, what, a little over 60,000, like 62, 63,000 soybeans. That's not too bad. And I want to see how many pigs I've got, so while this is offloading, we can take a look at that. I think I might only have around 230, so not a lot. I mean, it's a lot, but not as much as I would really like. Come on now, there we go. Is this thing going to be able to make it up this hill? This is why we need bigger tractors. Gotta get some big equipment, yeah. There we go. So yeah, 63,500. That's a pretty good number. And then animals. Oh, the pigs are in really good shape. I mean, we could top them off with sugar beets. And I think, like, right now, maybe one load of pigs. Well, actually, we don't even need to sell any pigs right now. Please don't get caught in this barn. There we go. Phew! Alright, so I'm going to take these guys home. And I'm kind of thinking, you know, possibly by the next day in-game, we might actually have, you know, a decent amount of pigs. Do not stop. There we go. Yeah, we might have a decent amount of pigs that we'll be able to sell again. I'm thinking, you know, if we can get up to 360 or 370 pigs over the course of the next 24 hours in game, that'll be pretty good. And I'm just going to put the corn header on it because we're going to be hopefully seeding sunflowers next. And just for fun, let's see, we are going to go into sewing machines. And this is what I have right here, the tempo. And the next one up is this guy. But the Maestro is, you know, way more expensive. It's actually practically the same price if we just buy a second one of these, which would probably be more affordable to do. We've got this one, which basically is just a seeder only, but I think we have to cultivate in front of that. And then we have the Amazon with a sowing. Yeah, no previous... Wait, with a sowing machine, you can sow fields. Additionally, this machine offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or plowing necessary. This is interesting, and we may actually buy one of these, or I might actually test a theory on this seeder off screen, like on another account, to see whether or not I can, for example, if you seed, if it also plows, because it says no previous cultivating or plowing necessary. If that's the case, it would really make a huge difference. You know, we're going from a 15 meter with that one to a 9 meter. So I excuse me. That's a big deal. You know, if we don't have to plow and it gives us credit for the plowing cycle, I tell you what, I'm going to test this theory really quick. So excuse me. Actually, I want to wait until we have the fields done. There we go. I want to get the fields done seeding so that when I save my game and I, you know, fast forward time, the seed cycle is all the same, and I hope that makes sense. It should. And so what I'll end up doing is, and actually I'm just going to park this right here for right now. And then let's go and do this courseplay route. The train. And you can bring them up. There we go. Helper E has completed their task. So I'm just going to start this route like right here maybe. But I'm going to check my seeders here. Okay. Man, this guy seeds fast. I think the other one only goes like maybe... What does he go? Like 7 miles an hour or 8, maybe 9 tops? I don't think he goes as fast as this one. I'm just doing this manually. All right. And hopefully we'll be able to get it all right here. But maybe not. Nope, not quite. Yikes. Alright, so he's gonna finish over here, and we're gonna... Too bad we don't have bulldozers and we can't, you know, flatten the ground a little bit. There we go. And I'll just hire a worker to do this part. Gotta get ready here. Yeah, 10 miles an hour. I thought he would be... Oh, there are 9. Okay. Helper I has complete. What was? Oh, that's probably the one I'm in. Duh. And all right, so we've got 2 hired workers. So while these guys, now I can actually do the courseplay route. So, what we're gonna do is start course recording, and then we're going to just carefully drive to the destination where we want to go. Now I could drive in a route that would not cross any train tracks, because obviously, you know, if horseplay is going through an intersection with the train is going to, you know, could possibly hit the truck or hit the pigs, and that's not going to cause, you know, it's not going to cause us to lose the pigs, but, you know, we might get into a situation where we have to reset the trailer, and that generally can be kind of a pain in the rear end. So we're just going to keep driving. You can see it's creating the course as I drive. You always want to go with the traffic and try to avoid areas where you're going across traffic as much as you possibly can. And unfortunately on this course it's very difficult to avoid that. And I'm just going to make a right turn into here. And you also want to take into consideration the vehicle type that you're going to be using when you create the courseplay route. Some vehicles are faster than others, and some vehicles will actually lose control of their loads depending on how quickly they go. So you want to, you know, for example, in the future, I might decide to use a different truck or like a semi truck, and you know, I'd have to test out the okay, helper B is blocked by an object. I can only assume that that is the other tractor. I don't know what's going on there. And so I'm going to put a parking spot. So this is a waypoint, so it should come up to this point and then it should stop. And so, yeah, it looks like the 2-seaters have come together there, which is good. So by the time we're done, with this route, you'll know how to use courseplay to simplify selling pigs to some extent. There's still some manual work involved, but that's all right. Like going down these hills, you don't want to go like super full blast because, you know, you could potentially run into problems with the course later on. And even though I'm behind this this truck here, this is going to make it painful for the rest of the trip, because we're going to be stuck behind this guy. And we can close out of that window while we're recording. And you want to resist the urge to pass the vehicles in this case, because there could be vehicles coming the other direction when you're actually running the course. So you might be doing something else. And if you were to pass a vehicle now, that's going to be part of your course in the future, and you could end up inadvertently going head on with another vehicle, which is, you know, obviously going to stop your course really quick, and it's going to defeat the purpose of having the course in the first place. Let's see. Okay, that field's ready to go. Come on. Okay. And I just hope we don't get the train. There we go. And then I'll just bring the truck back to a point where, you know, I'll be able to back it in, right? So maybe right about here. Stop the recording, and then I'm just going to call this hello, selling pigs. And let's go check on the these guys here. Whoops. Start the engine first. Okay. See if I can. I guess not. What I might do is just drive these, since we're kind of close to the farm shop. I might just drive these down to the farm shop and top them off down there. That way I don't have to, you know, go and pick up more pallets and everything and bring them back to the farm and so on and so forth. There we go, and he's finished. I guess we can do the same with this guy. So what I'll do is I'm just going to take a quick break. We're going to or what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new game, and I'm just going to buy an Amazon tractor, or I'm sorry, the Amazon seeder. And then I'm actually going to see if it gives the plow effect. I know it's going to give the seeding effect. I don't know that it's going to give the plowing effect. If it gives the plowing effect, I know exactly what I'm going to do next, and we're going to be buying one of those seeders for sure. So let's go ahead and save the game. And I'll see you back in just a second. Okay, so here I've got the Case Magnum and the Amazon Condor 15,001, and we're just going to plant, you know, wheat. It doesn't really matter, on a field that is definitely not plowed or cultivated or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and hire the worker. Now, this field right now is all red, which means it's not been plowed. Now, however, we are seeding, but we're not getting the plow effect. So that's kind of what I was hoping for, but I was really reaching. I was pretty, you know, convinced that it was not going to work. But here you can actually see that, you know, the crop is growing, and, you know, if we reset this again, it's going to, you know, just follow along with the, you know, the contour of the field, and, you know, where it's going on the field. So I knew that it was probably too good to be true. Well, it wasn't true or false. It's just I wasn't sure. I didn't think that it would work, and I just, you know, confirmed my theory. Now, that said, you know, this is still definitely a much better seeder, because aside from the fact that you don't have to, you know, cultivate, it's, you know, direct seed drill. It's just a lot wider, and it will work a lot more quickly. So anyway, with that, we're going to switch back to our regularly scheduled game and hopefully get things finished off. So I'll see you back in just a second. Okay, we're back, and it looks like, aside from this weird little square up there, which I might have to continue to fast forward, we're actually on our first growth stage of the, why is that like that over there? I'm gonna just fast forward to 1500, because I don't know why. I don't know why that is not. Well, anyway, what we shall do is we're going to take this guy over to, well, actually, what I really want to do is this. And I just realized that regardless of what I do, I'm still going to have to get more. Oh, man. And he doesn't have the. Well, we can just buy. We can just buy the forks. No. Yes. Alrighty. So we don't have like a whole lot of time right now. So what I might end up doing, I might just end up time-lapsing, you know, the rest of this episode, you know, as I do the seeding. And hopefully I get everything right. You know, we want to plant, we want to plant the, not corn, but, what is it? What is it I want to plant? I want to plant sunflowers. That's it. Come on now. Why isn't this working? The heck? Why isn't this working? I don't understand. Nope. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drop the front of this off, and let's go ahead and buy a pallet fork. The right one. I think it is. I'm not exactly sure why it's not filling this implement. But I'm gonna see if I can't find out. Okay. I'm making me look bad here. I mean, it barely has any seed in it anyway. It only has like 7 seeds. I'm gonna unfold this, and I'm gonna see if this will kind of make a little bit of a difference. Or I can just throw the pallet like that, and it would be super awesome. Great. And I could look like Mr. Derpentine. We've got a decent amount in here. Okay, that's filling up just fine. Okay, well... Wait, while I'm doing this, why don't I... I'm just going to take this down to field 22, and I'm going to get him started. Again, we're either going to be seeding, like, soybeans or... obviously something else, but... This guy's gonna get in my way, isn't he? Yes, he is! Go! So before I start seeding, I want to look at wrong way. Sunflowers. So we could probably do canola. Wouldn't hurt to do wheat or barley either, to be honest. I think I'm gonna do canola here. And as you'll notice, if I go and look at the map view and I look at the soil composition, you can see the dark blue there. So we are at stage 3 fertilization, and that is exactly why I do it the way I do with the oilseed radish. It's just a different way, you know. There's no wrong way to fertilize as long as you do your 3 steps. I mean, I don't know, maybe there is, but you know, you should just experiment, find out what's cheapest, you know, for you, and you just kind of have to go from there. Okay. Oh, this is where, okay, yeah, here we go. Watch this. We're not. Come on. There we go. Now hopefully Hopefully we can pick this up and it won't go flying off like it did last time. There we go. Okay, so now let's see. What do we actually need to... Like, how much seed and everything do we actually need to buy? So about 1,000 of each, or, well, one of each, really. Those. And we will... Come on. Oh, it's dumping in there. Okay. Good deal. And I'm not sure if it's going to use all of the seed on this one, but... Or, I'm sorry, all the fertilizer. This is fertilizer, right? I think it is. Pretty sure that it is. Okay, so it didn't quite use all of it. So now what I'm going to do is... he's still going there. I think I'm gonna unstrap this, because I'm gonna see if I can slide this pallet off here in the yard. There we go, just like that. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna fast forward the rest of this till the end of the seeding, you know, the actual crop seeding, and you know, hopefully you'll kind of be able to see what's going on, and then I'll, you know, once the episode's over, I'll probably take the time afterward to go and do, you know, a bunch of jobs around the map to make a bunch of extra money, so that you know, we can start getting that loan paid down, and you know, getting ready for the Big Bud DLC that comes out next week. So, guys, enjoy the time lapse, and as always, hopefully you're enjoying the episodes, and thank you so much to everybody who hangs out with me, and hopefully I'm keeping you company somewhere in the world. But as always, please don't forget to hit that like button. Please leave a comment, let me know how you're doing, and please subscribe for this and many more videos. I'm Brad M73. We'll see you next time. Bye for now, and enjoy the time lapse.